Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some StarCrusade Beta, also known as StarCrusade War for the Expanse. This is a new free-to-play online digital card collectible game. It's got a lot of similarities to some other card games, like, say, Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, or basically any collectible card game ever made. However, what I really like about it is that it is based in space, so you've got guns and tanks and lasers and cool stuff like that, and lots of mechanics that are not in Hearthstone. Now, I do want to let you know well in advance in this video that this is sponsored content. The creators of StarCrusade did contact me and asked me to play this game and promote it for them. However, I would not have even accepted the sponsorship if I didn't enjoy the game, and so far I've put hours into it. I've had a great time playing it, so let's do this. First things first, we're going to play as a base Terran character, and we'll just do a ranked match with the base deck. And then after that, because we'll probably get our butts kicked, we'll try out my deck that I've kind of tweaked a little bit. So the base deck is not that great, and of course, with most collectible card games, you need to collect cards to be really competitive. They have lots of plans to add new cards. There's tons of different ways to play the game. There's also a lot of similarities, in the beginning at least, to, like, say, Hearthstone. And actually also, again, I want to mention this, StarCrusade and the developer there is absolutely zero filter on what I am or am not allowed to say about this game. So I'm going to say whatever the heck I want. It's not paid for in that way, right? They just want me to play it. So if I like something, I'll tell you that. If I don't like something, I'll tell you that. But for the most part, it's going to be a fairly glowing review just because I've had a great time playing it. My only real complaint so far is that the ranked game search does take a little bit longer than I'm used to from playing Hearthstone. And I think that's probably just due to the fact that there are maybe fewer players who play this game so far. It is in beta right now, so that could be part of the problem. But as soon as it goes live, then hopefully we'll see shorter queue times. Right now it's like maybe 1 to 2 minutes, where Hearthstone I think usually comes in about 15 to 30 seconds. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. If you don't want to wait, you can play against friends. You can do raids, which is equivalent to like an arena run. You can do casual games, which queue very, very quickly because it's against people who don't care about competitiveness. And then you can also practice against bots, and the bots aren't horrible. They're good enough that you can actually learn how to play. Besides, this does give us a chance to talk about the game a little bit. One thing I would have liked to have had ready is a list of the effects. So I'm going to mute the game audio for just a moment while we go and see if we can look this up. Let's see. StarCrusade CCG abilities. Let's just see if we can take a look at some of these different abilities. Okay, so here is a list of the abilities. I'm going to pull this over to this monitor over here, and then I can just read them while we have the audio going. Okay, so there's a lot, right? Okay, so compare this to, like, Hearthstone, right? Where you've got block, right? You've got not first strike. I don't think there is first strike. You've got death rattle. You've got battle cry. You've got, you know, all these other things. But just listen to the list. Okay, ready? We've got activate, arc attack, armored, assault, cloak, copy, credit X, critical, cipher, damage all, deploy, destroy, devour, disable, firepower, fury, ignore armor, impact, invincible, mobility, mutate target, nullify, pacifist, psychic charge, regenerate, restore, return, revenge, screen, shield, soak, swarm, take control, transform, triggered, weapon, zeal. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. And we're right in time to play. Okay, so so we're playing with a deck, and we don't want any of these cards. They're all too expensive. So there's going to be, again, a lot of similarities here. We're playing against a guy who is, I don't recognize this character class, but he can do redeem contract, deploy a 0-1 dealer, a 1-1 contractor, or a 0-2 bodyguard unit at random. Sounds a lot like a shaman, if you ask me. We have no mana, so we can't do anything. It's not mana, it's not mana crystals, it's supply. It goes up to 10 supply. He has an initiative card, also known as the coin. And he used his initiative coin to summon a syndicate, A Syndicate Collector. Whenever you play a card with credit, gain +1 attack. It also has Revenge. Deal attack damage to your commander. So you can right-click on a card usually to see more information about it. So Revenge. Deal attack damage to your commander. All right, and then this guy is a gain +1/+1 for every enemy unit destroyed. I don't know that we really like that card being there, but we don't have any other options, so we just kind of have to deploy our guardsmen. We're basically a paladin right now. You know, we do that. It's fine. Okay. I also, apparently, I did not mean to have this active. Drop pods is something I meant to show off in the secondary deck. So that guy there, we don't want him to do anything. So we're just going to kill that guy right now.
Mission acknowledged.
Before he can get any worse. We've got Iridani guards. They're mercenaries, 1/4s. And this guy, whenever you play a card with credit, gain +1 attack. So with credit. Reddit. What are these things? Okay, so he's spending extra mana. That sounds kind of like the shaman effect. Anyway, we have this sniper card, which is super, super good, but we can't use it just yet, and I'll explain why in a moment. For now, we're going to try to just throw up some meat. We'll throw out a double deploy, a 3/2 and a 1/1, just so we have some more stuff out there to maybe distract him. This is a mercenary. He is definitely overloading his stuff, is what's happening there. Activate. If you have a mercenary unit on the board, gain +1 attack. Energize 3, also gain +1 HP. So we've got this guy. Let's go ahead and EMP blast that 3/1. Costs no mana. We have 4 supply now. We don't want to use the sniper still. We want to build up a little bit more energy, which we'll talk about in a moment. Normally, we would have a lot more energy, but because of this drop pods that I have activated, whenever a friendly unit attacks, shuffle a 1/2/1 Marine into your deck with a text activate draw card. 1/2/1. I don't really know what that means. A 1/2/1. I'm assuming mana cost, health, and damage would be my guess. So that's fine. We'll do the screen for now. And then beyond that, we will take out this guy. Do our best to trade favorably, if at all possible, and pass the turn. Again, this is a ranked match, but I'm playing with a crap deck, so I expect we're going to lose. Fighter Ace. Activate. Gain Soak 1 if you have other units on board. Energize. Give Soak. So Soak 1 ignores X damage of each attack. So if I hit him for 2 damage, he'd only take 1 damage because of the Soak, basically. So now that we have some energy here, why don't we do this? We will play out a guardsman.
Waiting orders.
We're going to use our sniper, and we're going to use some of this energy that we've built up to use 6 energy to deal 1 damage and return this card to our hand. And we're going to kill that guy. So we don't lose the sniper. The sniper stays in our hand. We can continuously use him every time we have enough energy. It does cost 2 supply to do so, but it's going to help out quite a bit. Now, what's this thing all about? All your cards with credit costs 1 less. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that that's going to go away pretty quickly right there. So we've got 5 cards in hand, 25 health. He's got 26 health, 3 cards in hand. What is that? Don't know. He summoned a contractor with cloak.
Like that, you have to reload.
Okay. Is it still cloaked? I would assume that it is. Okay. We could do snipe again. We have 6 supply. I think we need to deploy something with a little bit more meat to it. I think we'll do this fella. We'll do the sniper again. What just happened to my unit? Return deployed enemy unit to enemy's deck. Okay. So he played a sniper, a secret. Okay, all right, okay. That's what that little symbol is. I'm not familiar with secrets. So it just got returned to our deck. To our deck, not to our hand. So far this guy's kicking my butt, but again, I'm using the default deck, so I'm not too surprised to see that we're not doing well here. Okay, he was cloaked, he is no longer cloaked. I don't believe. we're gonna have to deal some stuff here. We've got 5 supply. Let's get this 5/5 out.
Now the fight gets interesting.
We don't have the ability to do snipe for free, so we won't do that. Let's just get some rangers out. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's get the rangers out. Normally, I'm used to having a lot more fusion reactor power, but this whole drop pods thing, I wanted to show this off in the next card thing. Whenever a friendly unit attacks, and I'm not getting any attacks in for the most part. So, let's do this. We're going to snipe, now that we do have enough energy. Oh, but that didn't do any damage at all because it ignored 1 damage. That sucks. Okay, in that case, let's just do this. We gotta take this guy out.
Bring all weapons to bear.
We should be getting some drop pods added into our deck here, hopefully. And that is fine. So let's go ahead and get out this guy and this guy.
Waiting orders.
So where are all these coming from? These contractors, are they coming from this? He's gonna get buffed pretty quick. Okay, still 4 energy, so we can't do anything there. Target friendly unit gains HP and attack power equal to firepower. We have 1 firepower from this spider walker. The more we attack, the more cards we get into our deck, which is good. I'm down to 14 HP, which is pretty concerning. I think we want to trade.
Mission acknowledged.
That is the wrong order to do that in, apparently.
The kill rate ratio rises.
And we do have 6 energy. Let's snipe again. And let's clear you out.
All weapons to bear.
He's still stealth. Never mind. And let's get you out. And another guardsman. Planetary defense system. At the beginning of your turn, deal damage equal to firepower to a random enemy character. So this is why we want firepower cards. Looks like he's got his first screen card here. We got, we're down to 13 HP. I don't think we're going to get a lot more firepower. Let's go ahead and firepower this guy.
Mission acknowledged.
Take out the screen. We will take out this guy. Go like this, like this. Let's get the planetary defense system up. Let's get that thing up. And we ended up with a Marine. There's our first Marine. That's coming from this drop pods. And another Marine. Now it gives us a lot of extra stuff. Lots of card draw, cheap supply, 2/1 units. We can do a lot with those. That was the effect of our planetary defense system, so that's pretty cool. I think what we want to do next is probably kill this with that guy.
Mission acknowledged.
You know, actually, 5, 4, 3. I think we have him dead. Let's just kill him. Alright, cool. Well, we won with the basic deck. I wasn't expecting that. We're now a recruit, apparently. Let's try this again with my actual intended deck. So, we're gonna go with not the base Terran, but my modified Terran, which has 40 cards in it. And what's different about it is that we've got just different cards, basically. That was a weird match. I don't like that character class. That whole, like, bounty hunter, shamanistic type overload thing is weird to me. I've only played as Terran so far, so I'm assuming it's Terran. It could be something completely different, but that's just the one that I'm comfortable with at this point. But there's plenty of classes. There's like 6 or 7 different classes. So there's a playstyle available for everyone. I actually am very curious. Let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe we should play this a little bit more than just this one sponsored video, because this game honestly could become as popular maybe as Hearthstone. Maybe not. I mean, Hearthstone's really, really up there, but this game's got some good stuff going for it. Gameplay's fast-paced, and there's just a lot of a variety to what can happen. The meta it's a whole new game of meta, you know? Now we need the Jeopardy theme song. They should totally add the Jeopardy theme song to this. Now if we win this second ranked match, then we're going to get our quest done, which will give us some more gold. We can go open up a card pack, go check that out. I would like to check out another character class, but I think that's going to be a little bit beyond the scope of this one video. And we'll go from there. A big part of the game for me right now is just trying to remember what all the skills do. Like I said, there's like 50 of them. What does Hearthstone do when you're waiting? It's got that little spinning thing. I can't help but draw comparisons to Hearthstone because it is very similar. But then again, all collectible card games are very similar. They really are. I want to try out this mutate target stuff too. That looks cool. Devour. Effect that happens after destroying an enemy unit in combat and surviving. That sounds fun. Revenge. Activated when the unit is destroyed. Okay, so that's like Death Rattle. Swarm. Gain +1 attack for every other friendly unit in play. Ooh, I like that. Can you imagine having Swarm with all those free guardsmen? That'd be sweet. Here we go. We found something. Let's do this. Okay, so because we have 40 cards in our deck now, we start with 40 HP. But we also get fewer cards to start with. Nice draft, actually. So we got a pirate cruiser with screen, which is, taunt. If you have more energy than your opponent, gain +1/+1. It's a little bit too slow for me. Command for motion. Target friendly unit gains HP and attack equal to firepower. We don't have any firepower to start out with, so let's not take that. We like the +1 firepower. We like the cloak cyborg. I think we keep that. We're going second. And he's already passed the turn to me. Why don't we go ahead and... Do we want to initially use initiative here? I have a turn 2 play. So yeah, I think we initiative, and I think we just throw out the cloaked unit for now. It just gives us a safe opening move. Is this another one of those bastards? It is, damn it. Whenever you play a card with credit, gain +1 attack, revenge, deal attack damage to your commander. Huh. So if I kill it, then when it dies, it does 1 damage to himself. Whenever you play a card with credit, gain +1 attack. I think we should just trade right there. I still don't quite fully understand what support means at the bottom of these cards. Activate. Gain soak 1 if you have other units on the board. That sounds pretty good. I like that as a second play. I want to get firepower up, but yeah, I think we get the soak.
I hear nothing but the rain.
And then we trade. So now we have soak on him, which means that he needs to take at least a 3 damage hit to kill him. Oh, I gotta pass the turn. So this time we're going with fusion reactors and drop pods. So we get more energy for sniping, and we have drop pods. Whenever a friendly unit attacks, shuffle a 1/1 into your deck. So he's got his own guy. I can kill his guy because I'll only take 1 damage. That's pretty good. We've got 3 energy. We could get some firepower, but it's a 4/2. I don't like how it's got less HP in the back. I think I'd rather have the, I think I'd rather have... Well, I really don't have an option here, do I? So I guess we do put him out. Gotta love that soak, man. So now that we have some firepower, we need to get the artillery. I gotta pass the turn. We gotta get the barrage skill. I want to get that thing up that gives me damage. All right. Okay. So this is good. So we've got some energy. We could play out another 2-drop with some more firepower. We could use you to kill that. We could use you to kill that. I think we definitely want to take out this guy. Well, hold on, let's just read these. All your cards with credit cost 1 less. He's got, I think that means that he's spent ahead on his energy a little bit.
Target locked, range fire.
And then beyond that, why don't we just activate a card?
Reinforcing the battlefield.
We ended up with a recon element with cloak and firepower. Nice. So now if I'm him, I'm probably going to want to take out the 4-1. Credit 2. Lose X resources at the beginning of next turn. So he costs 3, but he actually costs 5. Seems fair. All enemy units lose screen. Target enemy unit gains screen. All enemy units lose screen. I've got all this firepower and not much that I can actually do against that guy. So instead, I think what we do is we play out more firepower.
Rangers, leading the way.
Big gun, big share. Semper frackin' fi.
And is it whenever we attack? Yeah.
Semper frackin' fi.
Our deck is freaking huge. 36 cards in there. Alright, hey man, go face. It's fine with me. Activate. Gain attack equal to firepower. Now that is what we're looking for. We need more firepower. Right now we only have 1 firepower from this guy, but we've got multiple units that we can throw out that give more firepower, and he's only a 2-mana unit. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's do... We've got 20 energy. We could do 3 nukes. Just take out all those units. Sack 2 units to kill that. I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's go ahead. We're going to spend this turn to just clear his board. We'll trade you out. You out.
Target locked, range fire.
No glory.
Works for me. That's what we have all that energy for. Cloak. Lower the cost of all your mercenary cards by 1. Credit 1. Impact. All other mercenary units gain stuff. It's like a shaman is what it is. It's such a strange thing. Okay, so zeroed in. We don't have guardsmen. I should have taken that out of the deck, actually. We have another sniper.
Victory to the biggest gun.
Let's get some firepower out there. All enemy units lose screen.
Target locked, range fire.
We have the energy. We could make this happen. Do you do anything annoying? Lower the cost of all mercenary cards by +1. All impact. As long as the unit is in play, all of the mercenary units get +1. We should take that guy out. So let's sniper you. And trade him out. Takes him back down to a 0-2. And then let's play this guy out.
No more talking.
With his 3 firepower, making him a 5-3 for 2. Pretty good unit for 2 mana. Sorry, 2 supply, excuse me. Cypher! He's played a Cypher. That's a secret! That was his whole turn, huh? What do you think it was? Makes me scared. Makes me nervous.
No guts, no glory.
Target locked, range found. Target locked, range found.
Are you cloaked? You're cloaked. Okay. Let's attack with our weakest. I don't want to give up my firepower, actually. Return. Okay, what was the cipher? Return deployed enemy unit to player's deck. Sweet. That actually worked out just fine. Okay, in that case, we can play out more stuff.
Boom.
Target locked, range
Sound
found.
the six trumpets.
Tails off. Fire.
We might as well play more energy. This guy is boned, man. Boned. Activate. Deploy a 1/1. What? Slow down. A glorious squad and give it +1/+1 for every friendly mercenary unit on the field. So this is the glorious squad. He gets +1/+1 for every other mercenary unit on the field. This counts as a merc. This counts as a merc. He's got screen. I mean, you're dead, dude. You've got 9 HP.
No guts, no glory.
I just do this. Okay, he didn't lose his HP, which is interesting. Should we just kill him? Let's just kill him.
Big boom.
Target locked, range found.
Okay. And at the end of the day, we ended up with 46 cards in our deck. Interesting combination of skills. Let's go ahead and open up a deck, since we should have gotten the credits from the mission that I did. New cards available. Mammoth Tank. Cool. Win 2 games. We did it. Cool. Let's go back. Let's go to the decks. No, that's not right. I need to go back to... No, it is decks. No, I don't want to create a deck. I want to buy a deck. Where... I forget how you do this. Store? 100 credits to buy a deck. I've got 290 credits. A pack of US dollars or credits. Let's buy it with credits. Let's go open these up. See what we got. Shield Array. Damage. Deal 1 damage to a unit and give it shield. Shield is removed after absorbing the initial damage dealt to the unit. Okay, so it's like bubble. Next card. Iridian Volunteer. Impact. Other friendly support units have +1/+2 attack. That's really good. 5 mana though. Disciple of Asag. Every time you activate a module, gain +1 psychic charge. Cipher. When your commander takes fatal damage, restore HP. Put the bad intel card on top of your opponent's deck. I don't know what bad intel does, and I don't know how you could possibly... What does 11 mean? Is it like 11 energy? Is it, maybe that's what that is. Okay, let's open up the other one. Gain 1 energy at the end of your turn. Okay. Could work well with my deck. Activate. Deploy random unit that costs 1 supply. Okay, sure. Cool. At the end of your turn, deploy a 2/1 combat fighter. A fighter carrier. Damn. That's awesome. Deploy another random unit. Give a friendly unit revenge. Gain 2 copies of this card. Activate. When a unit is destroyed, give a friendly unit. Gain 2 copies of this card. Reassemble. Okay, so it's duplicate, basically. Fury. Gain assault. Units attack twice per turn. So Fury, or Wind Fury. Effect activates when a unit is damaged. Fury. So when he is damaged, he gains assault. Okay, so he's okay, basically he's like a Worgen, a 3/3, you know. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Good stuff. One last thing then that I want to look at before we wrap up this this thing is there's a campaign. Apparently it's going to get unlocked at some point. Also, let's just go take a quick brief look at some of these other character classes. This is locked for some... Cancel. No, back. Go back. Get back. The navigation. So I have base Consortium. This is the guy that does like the mercenaries. Base Terran. This is locked, and I don't know why. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just need to save a deck. Defeat this commander in any game mode to unlock the faction. Okay. So that's how you unlock them, apparently. Anyway, this has been a brief look at StarCrusade CCG. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And as always, I do look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching and showing your support. I'll see you again soon. See you in a bit.